Hey everyone, Nova here. 5 months ago, I shared with you my harrowing story about my addiction to microtransactions and loot boxes in gaming. Today, with a heavy heart, I must confess that the situation has worsened, leading me down a path that I never imagined I would take. In my last update, I was living with my girlfriend, Gamer Gal, who had been supporting me through this addiction. But the urge to buy more loot boxes, the chase that next big win, was overwhelming. I started to do the unthinkable. I began to sell her belongings without her permission. It started with her phone. One day, when she couldn't find it, I told her it must have been stolen. The truth was, I'd sold it for 500 big ones, just enough to buy a golden crown in the game. The guilt was eating me up inside, but the addiction was eating me stronger. Next was her gaming chair. She loved that chair, but to me, it was just another way to feed my habit. When she noticed it was missing, I lied again, saying someone must have broken in. The chair netted me 1,000 big ones, which I immediately spent on a diamond chest plate, a legendary item in the game. You know, the obscure game of Minecraft with the diamond chest plate. But it was never enough. The more I won, the more I wanted. In a moment of utter desperation and madness, I did something unforgivable. I forged Gamer Gal's signature at the bank, and I mortgaged her house. I couldn't believe how easy it was to get $500,000. With that money, I won the Ultra Omega Rare Emerald Backwards Quadruple Twisted Sword, the rarest item in the game. I should have felt triumphant, but all I felt was emptiness and fear. Then, the moment of reckoning came. Gamer Girl came home. The look on her face when she walked in and saw the empty spaces where her belongings used to be, it's a look I'll never forget. I knew I'd crossed the line from which there was no return. She immediately came over and grabbed me by the neck, choking me out. I fell onto the floor, gasping for air. I said, Gamer Gal, please, I can explain. She stopped choking me for just a moment and said, you better have a damn good explanation for what's going on here. I said, Gamer Gal, I'm sorry. You know I have a problem, Gamer Gal. Please have mercy on me, please. In a moment of weakness, I'd shown my true self to her. She sat up, confused, but also empathetic. She tilted her head to the side like a dog. I always knew she was a fucking furry. She said, what's my name? Nova. She said, Nova. Look, man, I can't do this anymore. I promise. You can have whatever you got from the loot boxes you got from mortgaging my house. Okay, you can keep that. But all I want is the kids. And I said, Gamer Gal, fine. You can have the kids. I don't care about them anyways. All I care about is my Ultra Omega Rare Emerald Backwards Quadruple Twisted Sword and Minecraft Bedrock Edition on my mobile device, which I also have not sold yet, surprisingly, because it's the only way for me to play Minecraft with my Ultra Omega Rare Emerald Backwards Quadruple Twisted Sword. And Gamer Girl said, fine, we're going to court. Our court date was scheduled for a week later. I showed up, and the judge said, what do you have to say for yourself, Nova? I said, everyone watching right now should hit that like and subscribe button. And the judge said, what? And I said, sorry. I just said that for when I recount this story later in my YouTube video. And then my girlfriend, Gamer Gal, she said, I'm taking the kids. I get the kids. Nova is getting to keep his stupid-ass Minecraft shit. And I said, okay, yeah. And so I kept that, and Gamer Girl left. Honestly, it was the best thing that ever happened to me, okay? The kids, they only ever weighed me down. Gamer Gal, like, yeah. I said she was my rock earlier, but by rock, I mean, you know the expression when you're stuck between a rock and a hard place? That's where I was. The rock was Gamer Gal, and the hard place was my kids. And now I'm not stuck at all. I am free with my Minecraft items and my addiction to keep living. So, recently, what I've been doing to fund my addiction, I've been going to casinos. I actually recently hit up, oh my god, this deep slate takes longer to break than stone. Am I just gonna sit here and keep breaking this all the way down to bedrock? I guess we'll have to find out next time. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That is Nova out. Don't look at what's happening in chat.